or loses.
Grab out early from NRG.
Grab
looking
Eden.
for it, and Grab Eden on the other side. Smex finding Saucy. NRG coming in. Both teams down a player. Atlanta though.
Hawk's still getting 2 and Ajax has beat.
Drops the beat. They're still on point. NRG needs to get in touch. Stand one moves in, connects the pin. Hawk getting D-Mec'd.
Oh, big shatter.
Gator the other way, takes it for a ride. Finds Stand one. This is coming down to the limit.
Ajax still on point. The trance is out for Dogman as well. Saucy gets Byram in the back. This is so big, that beat, keeping everyone alive. The shatter after from Gator, getting the pin. They're gonna win this fight.
Emergency Doomfist in for Atlanta, and it's working. Saucy punching people left and right. It's a KO punch. Halo taken down. Overtime and progress, but Atlanta buying their way. Telegraph too hard, picks up 3. Forces out the Transcendence. Atlanta can use a barrier in response, and a bit of an layering there by NRG on the support side.
Kepster's grab, a little bit trying to catch Gator deep in the back line, but there was no one there. In return, Dogman's falling with the trance, and he gets caught, but that's fine. He's in.
Works out, and for Atlanta, they are able to take the fight decisively. They're in a good spot in fighting. Dragging it out for a long time, get at least 80%. Smex gonna be really aggressive. Early self-destruct, nice setup! Booms into the air, Smex takes down 2.
Really good engage there with the Diva Bomb, only needing to use 2 ults, one of which was that rally, which as of right now, you get so much value just popping it in a fight.
Focus fire on Stand 1, he retaliates, drops the shatter, knocks down 2 in the back with the barrier, gonna keep people alive. Stand 1 still very low on the shield here as Atlanta continues to move forward. Ezire down first, and Atlanta now with an opportunity. So long as Hawk can stay mech. Hawk has to stay mech, Sugar Free has to stay alive. Self-destruct though, to the top, Sugar Free's down,
oh,
and Smex!
That's a 3, that's a 4.
Smex does
That's
it again! This is too much. Grab the other way, both teams still in. Gator falls, Gator,
Another shatter. Man, that's a big shatter. Clean up from Ezire. This is last fight. Grabs out. Nothing's gonna happen.
They're their own, and they pick off Gator. Here they go back the other way. The shatter coming down from Stand 1, and NRG on the verge of taking map 1 away from Atlanta.
That will be it. Byron so deep, just falling off the aggression. Now they're gonna cap the both side.
Ajax, all right, being sneaky. He might be able to get to the point where look at Kempster deep in on the other side.
Oh my goodness, he's touching, and they get the grab bomb combo choke. He's gonna 1v1 Byron. Ajax, you can't. You have to touch point though.
He's staying on point. Byram going in. Ajax fighting for his very life. Gets his shield at the right time.
Oh my goodness, Ajax.
Atlanta still in it. Sarah can stay alive. They're looking real good in this fight. Atlanta though, able to back up. Gets him out. Oh, is that a boop off the side?
Double
Halo.
from Halo. That's gonna change the fight. That's it.
Halo on combo in reserve. Most likely win mission here. Grab gonna come out for some energy, but the grab is successful. Hawk on the other side gets Kevster. And that could be enough. You get the early pick off, everyone's still healthy. And now Gator gonna swing the hammer, building up the shatter. Mid-fight. Barrier in, but Smex is already down. Gator holding to the back. Gonna drop it just for good measure. Knocks down 3. That's the cleanup you're looking for. Atlanta gonna end this right here in the middle of point B. Here, Atlanta looking for a way in. They drop the Transcendence, countered by the shatter from Stand 1. How much are you gonna get there? Not as enough. It's enough. He ends up getting 2. Byram there at the follow through, and NRG coming right back on in.
Atlanta committing so hard for that bomb combo.
Grab gonna be coming up here early. Forces the Transcendence on the other side. He's already down, and Hawk with the cherry on top. It's gonna be 2 down right off that. Atlanta making 1 Brigida, more bloodthirst, make it 2, gets Ezire! Just walks up right on him, bash, and down. Enough. Atlanta gonna be moving in. They get point B, and they are speed running Numbani.
Just
up to Saucy, set up, connects with the grab.
That's a good one.
Here comes the bomb over the top. The charge back the other way, 2 taken down, and Atlanta continuing the relentless assault.
Stand 1 does pop the late shatter, but beats out, keeps everyone alive. They're just cleaning up on point. That was clinical Atlanta.
Kempster gonna pull everyone together. Barrier up energy. Bomb. Both sides. Yet both teams still totally healthy. Barrier. He died mid-beat. Ajax died mid-beat.
No, Ajax got juggled off by Stand 1. Stand 1. He's so deadly with the Fist of Fury. In control.
NRG moving forward. Ezire down immediately. Sugar Free isolates. Man advantage for Atlanta. Gator under heavy focus. Needs to stay alive. Dogman already down. Gator falling as well. NRG making lemonade out of the lemons that began that fight. And it's from Byram. Opening it up. Good Discord orbs. Good follow through. NRG now going to move it on through. And this looks like to be their point. It's entertaining. Stan. Hold on to the shatter. Oh, gets interrupted. Meanwhile, Shatter coming in from Gator. Back the other way. They're looking for Kevster. Kevster, shield already down. Gator in hot pursuit. Stuck in the grab. And Atlanta going to do enough to take the fight.
A lot of ults invested, 3 ults.
Moving forward, but yeah, to the point of the combo. Hawk, real close. Smex opens up the bump to the side, catches Dogman. Graviton, used early by Atlanta, but they're pretty weak as it started out. It still might be okay. Hawk able to fall through with the bomb. And Atlanta, man advantage here in this fight, where no matter what, they're going to have a time-make advantage.
Quintessential Atlanta, where you're so aggressive you lose. We've seen that happen before.
You know, Atlanta is used to punching people really hard in the spawn. I don't know if they're super ready to deal with teams that can punch back, because they went in for the haymaker, and NRG just crushed them with fire.
NRG was like, we have a trance, and also even if we lose one, we have that system right now if we wanted to.
That would be the real, like, pub bully play, which does fit to the Atlanta mythos for how their team has been playing generally. Saucy moving in, pulse bomb out.
Good sick. Been a while since we've seen one of those.
Oh man, takes down 2. A rarity in 2019, but a goodie when you see it happen. Saucy exploding. Big time. Meanwhile, moving the stand 1, the man activated his trap card. He's gonna not drop the shatter. He's gonna fall. He does. Sugar free. Gets him before he can lay the hammer down. Atlanta still very good on HP, and they're about to get even better. Dogman building up Transcendence mid-fight. Izar gonna fall, and Atlanta making their way through off a unconventional first point defense to a very conventional first point attack. Oh, both Ryan's getting into it, so it might not be long. Stand 1 healthy, Gator healthy,
well,
and Byron's down. Hawk came in off the flank, but he's gonna give up his life for it. He's getting bailed out left, right, and center. Self-destruct over the top. Izar down, and Atlanta still able to take it.
Having to use some ults in that fight, but that's perfectly fine. Shadow from stand 1 means that he's able to keep his team alive and they pick up Sugar Free.
They end up with 2. It's a good counter from NRG. Gator now in trouble. 3 down. NRG gonna be getting point A. Out of the zone. Izar gonna open up with the rally. Smex hoping for a miracle, hoping for a dream. Right to the backhand side. Gets 3!
Well, Smex opens it up again. He keeps doing it.
Not bragging on, by the way.
Not bragging.
It's steal a term from you, but Smex, another bomb going up. Gets Gator. It's not as flashy, but it could be it.
Also isolating Sugar Free during that bomb. There's a pick up the frag. It's Saucy late. Saucy drops the grab.
It's for Gator. It's for Gator.
Oh, he uses the bash, but his team gets grabbed. They're like, oh, let's just grab. They're holding so close. And
yeah, it was a good plan. Execution, not great. Also bad timing. NRG cleans them up.
NRG, they were able to stop that shatter. Byron got trance as well. Gator getting the solo on Saucy, which is all you need. He gets the frag. That's it.
NRG building real momentum here. 25 seconds, and they have a dream. And that dream is to finish out Dorado. Point C in their taking. Ajax staggered. It is pure delight.
You couldn't capitalize on stand 1's death.
They're going to hit by a grab. Everyone getting stuck in the party zone, and man, they wish they didn't attend. 3 people falling right away. A good grab, even better fall through. Byram getting in on the action. Man advantage here from NRG. Down to the final 13 seconds. We could be looking at about 5.
Kester has grabbed first fight as well. There aren't any support ults. Will he be able to clip anyone in this sand? One doing so much damage with Saucy. He's so high energy, he has 80%. This is on Saucy. They
Atlanta's fighting back.
They're doing it. They're doing it. They have
fought, somehow fighting it back. Still life in Atlanta. Was looking like NRG had it all but wrapped up. They stagger Halo, and that's bad. He was their taxi back to the self-destruct. Raw over the top. Doesn't connect. Doesn't get what he's looking for. Atlanta's still good. Halo trying to commit there, looking for the boop up. Doesn't get it. Off of Smex's bomb instead. Smex is down. Halo's down. Atlanta starting to bring it back.
Right now, Atlanta is in control. Gator about to have another shatter here if they can look for the setup. There it is, so big, that's going to open it up.
Gigantic, and that doesn't even do it justice. That's the way through for Atlanta. Atlanta, a minute 20 left, with more momentum than NRG had, back the other way. That is a favorable trade. Stanley's going to be back in good time. Can't say the same for Sugar Free. And NRG making it real bloody, a decisive first fight.
There's so much ult advantage for NRG.
Grab out early from Kevster. Bomb from Hawk.
That's such a big pick.
It's really, really big, especially since he's about to have Transcendence. Hawk making it through, gets a D-Mech on the Smex. And it's Hawk, the hero diva plays for Atlanta. Even with the shatter coming in, they don't have the personnel to follow through on it the way they would like to. And Atlanta, dominating, grab, connects. It was looking like it's gonna be in, not quite. Saucy, 3. Big move they made fast. Izar almost down, he is. Izar and Stand 1 out of the fight, and this is looking real good for Atlanta.
And they're also gonna pick up Smex in the backline.